Hey, it's Nomad reporting from Eternal Backlog. How you guys doing? Hopefully you're doing well. This is ReMatch, the new soccer game from Slowclap, the guys behind Sifu. Yes, they made a soccer game here, which is definitely out of left field. And it's got me certainly intrigued. So here I am out on the pitch, playing football in these lively walled arenas. Think Rocket League's energy with a soccer twist and that smooth Sifu style play. If you played that game, you'll know what I mean. The movement feels tight, and I'm certainly enjoying the vibe of what I played so far. So here's the deal. Don't let the colourful visuals in this game trick you into thinking that it's some type of casual arcade game, because the passing is manual and you have to work hard to get the plays right. I've been practicing my skill moves, trying out the dribble mode tricks, and figuring out when to let go of the ball so you don't get tackled right out of the ball straight away. Now the controls themselves are a big shift. It's trigger for shooting, LB for sprinting. If you're coming from the likes of FIFA or Pro Evo like me, there's no leaning on old habits here. You've got to learn fresh controls. And it's got to be a pro style camera here, as you'll be able to see, but with arcade-like tackles and a very interesting FPS-like aiming system for the shots. The coolest part, that the manual passing actually shares the same trigger with the actual shoot button as well. So there's a lot of finessing required here. There's incredible depth from what I've played so far, and I definitely think this game has potential esports interest, because of that ceiling, the skill ceiling you'll need to become really good at this game. Now in this, you're just controlling the one player, and you've got to sync up and make sure that you've got decent teamwork. If you're just dropping into matches, you'll find those people that just hog the ball, so be wary of that. But when you do get a decent team together, you can get some very rewarding play styles that happen here. Matches are pretty intense, especially in the 4x4 mode. The 5x5 requires a bit more spatial positioning to get used to things. And it feels like it's not as hand-holdy as perhaps the old FIFA Street games. But don't get, the art style. Don't let it deceive you here, because it may look on the surface like it's something like Red Card from the old PS2. It's not. I mean, this is, if you're looking for an arcade style football game that's super easy to play, this isn't actually it. It looks like it is, but it isn't, trust me. And that was the biggest surprise for me playing this, and I like that because it's got the opportunity to have super longevity. I played football games in the past, you basically work out how to beat your computer opponents really easily. This is online only from what I can tell. But the fact that there is lots to learn here and lots to master will make this an online game that people will continue to play. And I don't think certain games like UFL that tried the free-to-play model here is going to have that same longevity. It is a bit of an odd choice, though, that Slowclap decided to go in on a retail $24.99. Whether the final game will have a offline career mode involved, I'm not sure. Whether I'd be that interested in doing all of that all over again in another soccer game remains to be seen for me. So, I don't know. It feels like a free-to-play game from this technical test. But obviously there's a trade-off here. Either you fall into that free-to-play model and then you get advantage through purchasing, or you go for something like this that you do pay for and everyone's essentially going to be on an equal footing. I'm pretty sure that the purchasable in-game currency is just linked to cosmetics, from what I could tell, but I could be slightly wrong. It would annoy me if they decide to give competitive advantage, similar to what happens in the Ultimate Team mode. But either way, I've really enjoyed what I've played so far. The graphics are good. They could be a little bit better. They probably will be better in the final game itself. What I'm interested to see is what Slowclap end up doing here to keep people reeled in. Are we going to see a whole bunch of new game maps? I don't think new game maps alone is going to keep people continuously coming back to this. But it's done incredibly well. And I think what's so impressive with this is, for a football game, this has had a lot of press. You know, it was announced last year at Summer Game Fest, and every single showcase that's kind of non-Xbox on PlayStation has this game is featured at. You know, it's constantly reminded you that this game is coming out. And what's really impressive, the fact that it outdid EAFC 25 in concurrent online streams. It had 100,000 players on stream, on Steam, and that's for a football game is damn impressive. And you know, they've really tapped into people that you know can help make that happen. I know iShowSpeed, for instance, has played this and pretty enjoyed what he's played of it as well. Will I be buying it at the $24.99 price tag? I can't really justify it. Even though I really enjoy what I played of this, there is a bit of a sting to it to pay $24.99 for something like this. But again, if they go down the free-to-play model, they'd probably have to change the engine up, and you have a negative aspect that comes with that as well. So I don't know. It's definitely one I'm going to be putting on the wish list, and or if I do return beyond Game Pass Core. Look, Xbox, put this on Game Pass Core. Just put it on Core. Put it on Core. We're sorted. PlayStation could have it on, you know, they might put it on their subscription service as well. It'd be nice if it was on the entry tier subscriptions, and then I've got nothing to moan about. But either way, really enjoyed what I played of this. Don't let the visuals deceive you. Yes, this is a technical test, so imagine they will look a little better. But it's the fact that we finally have a football game for the first time in ages that feels distinctly different. You have to learn this game from scratch, and it's been many years since we've had to do that.